I just met her.
Why didn't you tell me first?
Well, I'm telling you now.
My blood boils when I hear the blunt answer from my fiancé, John.
Well, it's fine. We just caught up with each other and I gave her a ride home.
She could go to the place on her own.
Stop. You're being childish.
You clearly told me you wanted to meet her to talk and end a close relationship between you two. But now, it's like this. John deeply loves his ex-girlfriend. My fiancé told me he wanted to meet up with her for a straightforward conversation, for they didn't have it when she left. Little did I know that this was his idea of conversation. Can we all agree that this attitude and behavior are still have feelings for her? It's time to put an end to this. I download a dating app to relieve my boredom and meet some exciting people.
What are you doing? I miss you. Let's go to dinner tonight. I have a present to give you. Why didn't you answer the phone? Don't forget we have a date today, baby.
I'm already bored after a few days. I talked to many people, but I'm still unhappy because I don't have feelings for them. Every time the memories return, I go on a date with another guy to relieve my sadness, and gradually become someone who plays with people's emotions. A guy even waited for me in the rain for 2 hours just to see me, thinking I was angry at something. But actually, I was scheduled to go to the movies with another guy. I'm kinda a bad girl. It's not right of me to cheat on others out of my failed relationship. Seeing the boys suffering because of me, I'm more uneasy and realize how pitiful I used to be. I decide to stop everything and pray for God's forgiveness for the bad things I've done.
It's for you. Take it.
I stammer my thanks and quickly turn to leave. Not because his action touched me, but because I'm embarrassed to let others see me rudely hitting a machine. We work on the same project, so it's understandable that we meet regularly and support each other's work. He and I also text more. Yuri is 2 years younger than me, currently single, and he's a pretty friendly personality. Besides work, we often chat. I feel like I have a lot of good feelings about him, but that's it. I'm very sad and worried because this project will affect many people, if not completed carefully. I tried to recalculate everything in the report to correct the errors, but the more I try, the more it's messed up.
Let's go out for a drink. You will feel much better.
I'm not done with my work yet.
Check your email. I finished it for you.
This guy is a lifesaver, showing up right when I needed a drinking bout. I enjoy the pleasant atmosphere, sipping the beer and listening to chill-out music. I have a hangover headache as I open my eyes and look around. My body started sluggish. I turn to the side when I'm startled to see Yuri. The guy is even topless. He must have drunk too much. I guess I was so drunk Yuri had to take me home. Suddenly, an arm pulls me into a tight hug. Yuri opens his eyes slightly, then leans over and kisses my lips. I don't want to resist because I'm tired and I like the sensation. And so we have a passionate night together.
Did you see it all? Then I won't hide it anymore. It was Sophia, my ex. I no longer have feelings for her and just consider her a friend.
He holds my hand to strengthen my trust in him. These words I temporarily believe. We have lunch, then return to work. He didn't answer the phone. I fidget and pace around, feeling insecure and worried. My head is full of all sorts of thoughts. Passing the mirror, I suddenly stop and I see my image in it. Is this me? What is this behavior? Could it be that I actually fell in love with Yuri? I shake my head and slap my cheeks to wake myself up. After a while, Yuri calls me. He apologizes for making me worry. He accidentally spilled the tea over his clothes. Then, went to change and couldn't pick up the phone. I breathe a sigh of relief. Go to the cafe if you want to know the truth. I stand dumbfounded as I see Yuri making coffee for Sophia. After taking the cup from Yuri's hand, she stands on tiptoe to kiss his cheek. The two look at each other and smile happily. It's strange. I start to feel short of breath. The image of John holding hands with his ex-girlfriend, laughing happily just as Yuri and Sophia do comes back.
Wait for me at our old place after work.
I'm not in agreement, thinking I can finally talk to him privately. After work, I quickly walk to the meeting spot. Since keeping our relationship private at work, Yuri usually picks me up at a place a bit far from it, where a few people go to. 10 minutes and 30 minutes have passed. It starts to get dark and might rain heavily. It's pouring rain. I quickly cover my head with my bag and head back to the company. After a few steps, my claw breaks, making me fall to the ground and my leg twisted in pain. I'm drenched to the skin, my ankle swollen. I break down crying. Just like this, in the rain, I've never felt so miserable. It's my karma, for I once made a guy wait for me in the rain. Is God punishing me? I'm angry at Yuri and blame myself. I get home to find Yuri standing at the door waiting for me. I sulkily prepare to send him home when he smiles evilly.
Do you understand the feeling I've been through now?
What are you talking about? His face looks familiar. Isn't this...
Yes, this is me, Yuri, but a year ago. The day I gave my whole heart to a girl I thought was my other half. I stood in the rain for 2 hours just waiting to see you. I saw another man taking you home. You cheated on me before.